Hey everyone, my name's Walter and we're back here once again with more posts from Reddit. Today we're covering nice guys. Men who eschew being nice for just telling people they're nice instead. But the mask usually ends up slipping. You'll see if you don't already know, so let's just get started with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. And wow, look at the age of this first guy. He's pretty much old enough to wear a fedora without people thinking he's a nice guy. And he's feeling heartbroken. I'm tired of seeing stuck-up, bitter bitches say, "Where are all the good men?" Bitch, I'm right fucking here, but y'all don't want me. You are attracted to some Chad-ass soy boy you meet at the bar that ends up tapping that and dipping out. Meanwhile, a half-ass handsome guy like me, an empath with a good heart, a lot of love to give, and a large store of wisdom who has spent his almost 52 years making mistakes and learning from them so that the next person I date gets the best version of me that exists. But y'all don't want that. Y'all want some cheating dumbass that doesn't give a neon pink rat's ass about you in any way except getting his willy wet. Meanwhile, all the good men that are worth the effort are either already married or stuck serving a life sentence in your friend zone, waiting for a chance that never comes. Only to have you banging beta male after beta male, then getting pissed and bitter when they hit it and quit it. Coloring your view of all men as cheating trash. Chivalry isn't dead, but these women are speedily killing it. As for all the good men, try looking in your fucking friend zone where you've left them to suffer for your stupid decisions and poor taste in men. So don't be surprised if you get a "suck it up, buttercup," cause I for one am sick and tired of trying to find a good woman that won't fake off after the next attractive soy boy with money that can get any woman they want and isn't interested in settling down with anyone, just wants to run through as many women as he possibly can. That guy will pick a younger woman with daddy issues when he decides to marry, and their behavior makes the rest of us suffer and condemned to be alone. So in closing, where are all the good men, you ask? Well, the ones that aren't already married are stuck in your friend zone, waiting for an opportunity that never comes, unless you are sloppy drunk and lonely and they happen to be available. Only to be shoved back into the friend zone when you get your rocks off and sober up. You asked, I answered. If you can't find a good man, you only have your libido and poor choices to blame for not being able to find a good man. Because those of us with any sense have already realized we're wasting our time and effort, and have checked out of the dating scene. Don't get me wrong, I cherish the women in my life, but I'm also a realist, and have spent almost 52 years sitting in the corner of the friend zone, watching you all get ran through and mistreated by dozens of men. And when they ghost you, you have the audacity to label all men as trash. Yeah, this guy definitely cherishes the women in his life, but he hates them for not letting him out of the friend zone. Even if he manages to sleep with one every once in a while when they're drunk. What a nice guy. 52-year-old man out here calling everyone soy boys and chads. Or both. Explain that one to me. Not all of us are bad men. Only the beta male soy boys that you are attracted to. It's pretty sad how modern feminists have ruined the good men for a roll in the hay with some chad you met at the bar. Only for you to get ghosted and for the good men to stop caring and trying. You did this to yourselves, we didn't. You can fuck off. I have my chihuahuas. I'm good. I swear, the Fresh and Fit podcast on YouTube is really onto something. Not to mention the passport, boys. So according to this guy, the guys who do attract women and get laid are the beta soy boys, and he, the 52-year-old incel with chihuahuas, is the alpha? Sounds legit. I love that bit. Girls are going for chads, not nice guys, but somehow the chads are also beta soy boys, and the nice guys whining no one wants their sorry ass are the alphas? It's like he's aiming for the classic Chad versus Virgin nice guy trope, but he's also absorbed enough MRA material to have this desperate need to be seen as the alpha. I feel like if I see someone say soy boy and beta male this many times in a post, he better be the manliest fucker I've ever seen. I've never heard a woman ask, where are all the good men? It entertains me when men complain about it like we are all panicking over it. I can't change my age. I'll do my best to continue trying to stay as attractive as I can within my age group. I wouldn't consider myself low status. I pay $1,000 a week in alimony, but I make high six figures. I've got a great career and I'm a professional. I redid my profile that a woman helped me with, and I put some new pictures up. I appreciate the advice and the feedback. I earn a good living. I have a good life. I consider myself a man of plenty of value. Alright, this is starting to sound a little insecure, honestly. Calling yourself a high-value male isn't always the best sign. The sad part that people think that somebody that works with their hands doesn't have value is kind of sad from a societal standpoint. I make better money than most of the guys on my block that have degrees. People don't realize that guys like me can make $1,000 a day. They think that because we didn't go to college and we work with our hands and we get dirty for a living that we are somehow lower value. Maybe that's part of the problem. When the power goes down, when it's 90 degrees out and your house doesn't have air conditioning, when the roads start collapsing and the traffic lights stop working and the next pandemic comes, it'll be guys like us that are still being called and used, and people like you who break out their checkbook. Who built the building you go to work? Who keeps the water and power moving into it? My God, as someone who went to college for power plant operation for a while, these are definitely jobs that require degrees. Like an entirely uneducated workforce could create our infrastructure? I don't know, man. Who ran all those wires for your fancy computers? Low value? If we disappeared, this world would collapse. Next time the power goes out in a big storm, you'll be hoping that guys like me show up. Otherwise, you'll sit there and wait. You should be encouraging women to breed with men like me to continue a generation of men that can actually keep this world running. How dare you? How dare you has to be the most annoying way to end or begin something. I'm not disparaging his blue-collar work, by the way. He just seems really insecure about it. If he really was low value, they wouldn't be paying him so much. I guess we're probably talking about dating market value though, huh? And then they don't want a woman who does want their money either, because that's gold digging. So they don't want a woman who doesn't give a shit about their money, and they don't want a woman who does give a shit about their money. And then they wonder why they can't find a girlfriend. My dude, you have ruled out the entire population. Okay, this guy also used the word breed, so we better look at a few Werner posts. Apparently he's having trouble on Tinder right now. They need an app for dating, where if a woman matches with a man, she has to either message him or unmatch from him in 24 hours or it deletes their profile. They would also get a pause option. Fuck it, do that for everyone, even men. Speed dating, the app, for only the serious. Speed dating is for the serious? That's a laugh. Apparently Lucas isn't aware that dating apps pretty much have to bribe women to show up, and they obviously wouldn't use his app. They obviously think I'm eloquent and handsome because they matched with me. Here's the screw you part. If I say anything, they're either mean or unmatched for me. I like the way you dress is an unmatch? No, they probably just saw his pictures. If women wanted sex with me, I wouldn't be this way. Fuck you women and your classism. You don't appreciate anything legitimate and genuine unless money is attached. Thanks, Tinder. Now I don't like people anymore, and wish them nothing but the misery they brought me. Women don't want me. Yeah, so business as usual, I guess. There's a woman I fell hard for, who I just cannot get off my mind. Months passed now, but I cannot let go. I don't believe in soulmates, but she was absolutely every good thing I ever imagined someone could be. A minor tiff escalated because I got too emotional. Then I made it worse with a stupid long email that confessed all my flaws and my extremely low self-esteem, which set her digging through my Facebook till she found enough reasons to cut me loose and tell me to leave her alone. I would also probably leave someone over a long cringy email. Reminds me of the guy from yesterday's story. I know from her last messages, she's thoroughly misunderstood who I really am and thinks all the good things I demonstrated were some kind of facade, and it's just killing me day after day. Because I hate having completely lost touch and lost the respect of someone really special. I tried to reach out half a dozen times, but she filed a harassment complaint, so I literally cannot even try to set it straight or make it up to her. In pain over this, and feels like it will just never pass. Just feels like such a loss. Like if you'd never tasted chocolate, and then when you did, you were told you could never have another taste as long as you lived. Anyone relate? She had to file a harassment complaint, but he's still the victim here, guys. To a harassment complaint and possibly an impending restraining order? No, I do not relate. The classic, we'd be perfect together, but you keep calling the cops. The legal system is keeping them apart. It's a match made in his basement. Tied to the radiator, yep. It was 600 emails, and 3 instances of hanging around outside her home, and or the train station nearby. Wait, didn't someone ask me if I'd covered Denko somewhat recently? Maybe. For those not in the know, it's a story about a Japanese college kid who has a crush on a girl and promptly sends her over 600 emails. And then he takes to 2chan, which is like 4chan but less horrible, to ask if he did something wrong. Let me know if I should talk about such a thing, but let's just move on for now. Hey, it's the 51-year-old from the first post. It's nice to be able to be gentlemanly to a lady, as I was raised to be, without hearing, "Back off, I got a man." I got to the point where I'd say, "Yeah, bitch? Well, I got a chihuahua. What's your point?" A man can be nice to a woman without hitting on him. It's called chivalry, and you suspicious bitches are killing it. At least I can be me here without someone thinking I have an ulterior motive. That pic, too, combined with the comment, is just supreme cringe. Those are the types of guys who hold the door open for you when you're way too far away, and then stare you down while you're approaching. And then, heaven forgive you if you aren't falling all over yourself with effusive thanks. They try to set up a scenario in which you are obligated to talk to them, but really you're just trying not to gag over their rank body odor. Cool. I really did like your outfit. You're a very gorgeous woman. I kinda busy tonight, and I got a lot of stuff going on and my phone is getting ready to die, but I'll text you tomorrow. But I'll send you a pic so you can save me in your phone. Peace, love, and happiness. Happy Halloween. You can choose, and once your plans are done tonight, if you want me to come over and hang out, if you don't want to be alone. Just as friends, though. I don't know what has come over me, but you definitely got me intrigued. And you should feel special, because I'm really picky when it comes to wanting to get to know someone on a deeper level. I don't have time to waste settling for something I don't want. Because I know how good of a man I am, and my self-worth is set higher than most. Only the realists get my love, attention, affection. You should feel so special that I'm talking to you. It reminds me of Austin Jones talking to his victims, except they were fans of his, so it made sense. Who the fuck does this guy think he is exactly? And gratitude. Sorry about the book, I mean the long message. But I just wanted to get my point across so I don't have to go into it again. So you know off day one, I'm being real with you by not being afraid to be straight up. I'll talk more later, LOL. Hey, what up? It Blank, the guy you met at the gas station. I gave you my ring. Yeah, let me apologize for sending too much text by, sending more text. I'm trying to understand. You text me with your number. I don't get it, Are you talking to someone else and don't want to give me a chance to get to know you? That's all I want, and if it works out, then great. If not, I will have a new friend. Could I say something, though? I feel like I'm talking to myself, LOL, and I'm the type of man that meets you at the door when you get home, hugs and kisses you, asks how your day is going, take your shoes off and rub your feet. I'm a great guy, but I need a great woman by my side. If not you, then let me know, so someone that will give me the time of day will get me instead. I chose, but I might be your soulmate, and this is the last time I'm texting you. So, and I'll stand firm on that. Don't give me time without a word now. There is no later. Sorry, I need a woman, not a little girl who plays games with me. So you choose who you want to be to me. I'm going to call you in 10 minutes. Please pick up and talk to me. Oh, he called her a little girl who plays games. I guess she has to give him a chance now. I mean, would you give someone the time of day if they got this pissy for no reason? He came in all talking about how great his self-worth was, but it looks like being ignored by someone he doesn't even really know dealt massive damage to his ego. Poor little guy. I feel like I'm talking to myself. He should probably explore these feelings for a bit before sending more texts, LOL. Oh, and look at this. I guess when he said he gave her a ring, it actually was a physical object. And an interesting one at that. But anyway, I think that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the posts or about my content in general, please let me hear it in the comments. I'll be reading those while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more of the same, and whatever else I feel like getting up to in the near future. I haven't quite gotten my voice back, but it is time to try to shout out my awesome patrons who help me by supporting me more directly over on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Jimmo, Anoi Blue, Bartholomew Q Wiener, Levon, Maxo11X, Chris Sturman, Chef Casa, Jade Demby, Alberto 2001, Big Mike Shirley, Cacti Lady Wither, Cho, Daniel Della Pena, Don Smith, Dev Notes, Ouroboros, Sammy, Zezandora, Skepticals, Wernology, William Ash, Sephirin, Bumbus McDunga, John Yorkie, Psychic Kumquat, Alex Anakin, Francois Tremblay, Knit1Code2, Lil Spoon, Molly Mayhem, S. Johnson, and Stepdweller. Thanks so much once again, it really helps when I'm having a rough time. But right now I think there's about to be some more content. Also, Lucas Werner's birthday is on the 27th, so I'd like to consider an update stream. I don't know as much as you might think, but some people might like to hear something. Well, have a great day, everyone, and try not to get drunk around that 151-year-old guy.